I had no clue I'd be living in Australia. Hello everyone, my name is George Green from New York City, Harlem, New York, now residing in Melbourne, Australia. I am a alcohol and drug youth worker who work in the Muslim community, and I basically help Muslim youth with mentoring. I educate Muslim youth around drugs and alcohol. I'm not exclusive just to Muslims. I'm here to help young people in general, helping change the young people's lives. Music has been a huge part of my life for quite some time, and I worked in the music industry for about 17 years, and it was a long, interesting road. I started off as an intern, and I interned for about 4 or 5 years, and as an intern that turned into me getting hired at Rockefeller Records, which is the Jay-Z's record label. There eventually I became what's called a tour manager, and I've had a chance to work with Jay-Z, I've had a chance to work with Kanye West, I've worked with Snoop, I've toured with a long list of big names, and it's been a very intriguing, interesting career in music. So music has been a big part of me, and I'm quite all over the place when it comes to my genres of music. Some of my favorite genres, though, are I'm a big bebop fan. I'm a bebop, jazz, deep house music. Of course, Jay-Z. I'm a bit biased because I worked for him for many years. I slowly started reaching out to communities. I slowly started to become more active in communities as a community leader, as a mentor, as a person that was really geared towards helping youth. Over time, I was able to start to pull away from music, transitioning into the youth and community sector. I just felt fulfilled. I felt like it was my duty to just be a community person that set better examples. I would probably have to say the moment that my grandmother fell into a coma, because that was the moment that my life changed forever. At the time, my grandmother was, she was the matriarch. She was the rock of my family. She was my best friend. She was my confidant. She was my biggest cheerleader. She was the person that really pushed me to expect more. She pushed me to go away to college. She pushed me to want to be great. She always reminded me of how amazing that I would be one day, and always told me she loved me and always supported me even when I made poor decisions. My best memory, I would say, is 2011, accepting Islam, becoming Muslim. I grew up in a Christian family. As life moved on from me, I started to question my reality. I questioned God. I questioned my existence. Most of the men that I looked up to as role models were Muslim. I looked up to Muhammad Ali. I come from the community where Malcolm X was murdered. And basically, over time, Islam really helped me with following something, because I needed something to follow. I studied, I applied what I studied, and over time I saw the results and fruits of change. I want to leave a strong legacy behind, and I want that legacy to be something involved with giving back, something involved with impacting young lives. I'm the creator and the founder of the children's book series Childhood Champions. They're just experiences that young people from the ages of 6 to 12 experience every day. They take place in a school setting, in the neighborhoods, in the local parks. Each story has an amazing lesson. The stories all represent brotherhood, they represent teamwork, they represent friendship, they represent support, they represent compassion. it would be very useful for people to have to learn about other ethnic groups and other cultures, and I think it should be a law where people are required to learn about other people's histories, to understand others around you. Befriending people outside of your own ethnic background, your own race, and learning, educating yourselves, and removing yourself from being closed-minded to just your own environment would do wonders. I do think the schools could contribute to some of the racist barriers that we face. Pose questions, allow kids to interact with other kids of different ethnic backgrounds, and make homework assignments for kids to learn about other groups of people and languages, etc. Be very mindful of the decisions you make today, because they will follow you for the rest of your life. I do realize that at 14, 15, 16, you will make mistakes. Be very mindful and learn from these mistakes, but use the people before you, brothers, older sisters, aunts, and use some of their life lessons to kind of like as a roadmap. Be you and experience life, but at the same time be cautious of the decisions that you make. Become a better listener, work on your attitude, respect your elders, and be consistent. That's it. Peace.